Evansville Civic Theater raises the curtain on the play She Kills Monsters. Of course, Kevin Roach is here with J.C. Jarvis, and you play Agnes?
Yes, ma'am.
In the show? All right. J.C., tell us the story of the play.
So She Kills Monsters is about this young girl, or I guess woman, who lost her family due to a tragic accident, and she's trying to learn more about her sister because they didn't have a very close relationship, and her sister was completely different from her. She liked Dungeons and Dragons and fighting monsters, and so Agnes gets swept into this whole world, and she's living this false reality of playing the Dungeons and Dragons game with Chuck, who's her dungeon master, and she just gets to fight alongside her sister and kill monsters.
Well, how interesting. So you're getting sort of the virtual world and the real world blended together?
There are many times where it goes straight from I'm in a fight, and then all of a sudden I'm in my classroom talking to students.
Interesting. It's sort of like Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, the movie.
I love that movie. Don't get me started. I love that movie.
Talk about some complexities of staging a show that in one moment you're in a fantasy land, and one moment you're in reality.
Well, and this is our next wave educational production. So Clay's back directing, yes. And he's done a real good job at keeping it very, very simple and using lighting to tell the story to where the scenes just flow. And you know, she's a very, she plays one of the adult characters, but like young adult, like she's a fresh new teacher, but she's having to play Dungeons and Dragons with all these teenagers to kind of learn about the sister that she finds out she never really knew. And so the way he does it with lighting, and we've got some platforms on stage at Bossy Auditorium.
Bossy Auditorium.
It just flows really, really nicely. So it just goes to prove, as I've tried to set out to prove, that you don't need giant sets to tell giant stories.
Your lighting is a powerful character in a show if you know what to do with it and just when to switch that light off. So when does the show go up?
It goes up this weekend. It opens this weekend, and it plays this weekend and next weekend. And we're at Bossy High School for this show only. Our last two shows of the season will still be on Fulton. But this is kind of to see what it's going to be like when we're there next season. But yeah, Bossy High School, people have asked, go through the main entrance, entrance 1 at the where the office would be, ample parking, lots of lighting, and just walk straight on back to find this wonderful auditorium.
Well, it sounds like a great opportunity. So, JC, how many shows have you been in, or is this your first?
I've been in numerous shows. My first show ever outside of like elementary school showcases was Snow Queen with Clay Prindle as the director. So it was pretty cool. Before I go off to college, I get to do a show with him again.
And when do you go off to college?
I will be going off to hopefully Nashville, Tennessee this fall.
Wonderful. Are you going to major in theater?
I'm majoring in commercial music performance.
Well, wonderful. You'll have to come back and sing for us. Do you play and sing?
Yes, I play the guitar and I sing.
She's going to Nashville. She's going to Nash Vegas. She's going to be big.
She'll be big.
And when she wins that Country Music Award or whatever it is, she'll have to thank the little people like Kevin Roach.
Right, like the people that those that didn't become famous.
Well, you've launched a career or two.
Now, I will say this show, even though it's performed by youth and some of their adult mentors, it does have some adult themes and language, some of which said by our younger actresses, and actors. So I've been kind of warning people, this is more of a teenage to adult show.
Sure. Just be ready, and you go to live theater to have those experiences. That's why. Well, break a leg, JC. It's good to see you. Kevin, always good to see you.
Always good to be here.
And we'll be back with more local lifestyles. Get your tickets.